Hey, good day to you. Before I let today slip by me, I wanted to take a brief moment to get on and encourage you all to make your vote count on November the 3rd, 2020. To all who are able, make your vote count. Today is actually August the 30th, 2020. It's Sunday, August the 30th, 2020. And on today actually makes 65 days until election day. Therefore, I wanted to take a brief moment out of my day, excuse me, to encourage you all to take serious this election and make your vote count this year. If you haven't in the previous years, please do your due diligence and study. Definitely do your research and find out which candidate would definitely best actually make it better not only for yourself but for your children and even your children's children. So your grandchildren. We're at a time where we definitely cannot just have limited sight and limited vision, but we must be able to see and see further into the future than we ever have. Therefore, I wanted to take a brief moment out of today to say do your due diligence and study and also make your vote count. Therefore, in saying that, I also been over this past year had been hearing like September, this and that. Therefore, I'm not sure what's so special about the month of September this year. However, I definitely look forward to the month of September, and that's basically a couple days from now. Only thing I know about September and what's special about it is that my grandmother actually celebrates her birthday in the month of September, and I have a few other family members and even some friends that celebrates their birthday in the month of September. Aside from that, I do know that Labor Day is in the month of September. In fact, this year Labor Day will be, if I'm not mistaken, it'll be September the 7th of this particular year, 2020. So September the 7th, 2020, we celebrate Labor Day. And in addition to that, on September the 11th, we have a memorial, or we remember those who actually lost their lives in the terrorist attack in 2001, if I'm not mistaken. 9/11 in 2001. I believe I was in 10th grade, and during that particular time, when the planes hit the Twin Towers, I was in history class, and at that particular time, I did not understand or comprehend the severity of what had happened. And to this day, I believe that as we remember those who actually lost their lives back in 2001, we want to also keep those individuals and those firefighters and those first responders and their families in prayers, because on that day was a terrible scene, and it was a tragedy to this nation. Therefore, when we're talking about the month of September, I recall all of these things. So I encourage you even to, keep those who have lost loved ones in prayer, and all those first responders who gave their lives on that day trying to save other lives, that we keep their families in prayer, and that we take it not for granted, knowing that we are still here and we're still breathing. Therefore, for that reason, we have a purpose. And I know there has definitely been an agenda straight from hell, an assignment straight from hell, to actually limit the amount of people who are able to vote. I'm not going to go into great detail about that. As you can see, I'm in my car, so I actually needed to steal away for a brief moment to actually shoot this video, but before today's end. But there has been an agenda straight from the pit of hell to limit the amount of people who are able to vote. And I just want to say that we actually, as believers, that we stay in prayer concerning that agenda, to limit those individuals who are able to vote, um that that the election may go a certain way. However, we understand and we know that God is in control, and because God is in control, as the scripture states in Romans 8:28, God will work all things to the good for those who love the Lord and to those who are called according to His purpose. And thus far, it has been a rough year. Nevertheless, we must continue to remain strong and not give up. Neither shall we give in, but we should continue to keep our hands to the plow and continue to do what it is that God has asked us to do. And I just pray that we all be open to even praying for our current president, that we will continue to pray for our current president, for he is still yet our leader. And because he's still yet our leader, he definitely needs all the prayer that he can get as he come to a closure of his first term. And God's will be done as it pertains to a second term. We will only pray that God's will be done, and we will leave it there. So you all take care and be blessed, and know that it's in His hands. And when I say that, what I'm saying is that it's all in God's hand. Therefore, we don't have to worry, we don't have to fret, but we can rest assured knowing that it is in God's hand. And as John writes in the 10th chapter of his gospel, he actually lets us know that God actually have all of us as believers in God's hand, and can't no one snatch us or pluck us out of the hand of God. So we just keep that in mind and we stay encouraged. So you take care and be blessed, and know that it's in His hand. God bless you all.